Where the dice never lie, degenerates with dice, where the stories come alive. We're rolling for initiative and the adventure's just begun. So grab your character sheet and join us for some fun. We're the degenerates with dice, rolling high and rolling low.
Oh boy! I love it when Joe leaves me in charge, even if it is for 10 seconds, because then I can have control over when I say, it's Monday night, motherfuckers, and you are live and live in color from the bowels of the internet's basement of the Degenerates with Dice Monday Night RPG podcast. Coming to you at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, the only time zone that's real and or matters. Bitches and gentlemen, how the fuck are you doing?
Depresso espresso.
We're all in therapy. We're doing great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not all of us. I'm not.
Clearly.
So you're telling me that playing video games doesn't feel like therapy?
Ooh.
Listen.
So you see this play.
I'm gonna say this one time, and I don't need anybody to get offended by it, okay? But sometimes playing video games is a chore.
That sounds like it's a press person who's lost interest in their hobby.
Well,
Sometimes
and their chore board.
Sometimes you have to reload a save because somebody hit the wrong fucking button.
And that somebody is you.
Listen, I don't know who we're blaming that on, but I think that there was a few people in here that had some part of the blame to do with it.
Leave me alone.
Oh, y'all talking about
I hit the correct button when I needed to hit the correct button.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was interesting. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting on our seducer producer, Joe, the Dungeon Daddy, to unfuck his PC. Look at that. He did it. Just in time.
No, he's gone. He's back.
He's back. I'm not in charge anymore.
He came in here to tell you to stop it with that bullshit.
He's been summoned.
He heard you say that he's the producer daddy.
The seducer producer.
Yeah, the seducer
producer and Dungeon Daddy.
I guarantee you I am not a seducer. I know you can't tell by my Casanova-esque personality, but
I truly am seduced.
To be fair,
that's because you want his cigars.
Do you know how many people that I've met who said, Zoe, you like friend zoned me? And I'm like, since when?
I've friend zoned everybody. I don't know. Like I don't know.
I go, what do you mean? I didn't even know we were flirting.
Yeah.
Oh,
like I have friend zoned so many women. It's like I don't know, I don't care, and yeah, like I'm crazy. Like you have to understand that I am not mentally healthy. I'm not paying attention to that.
I tell Coach like we are dating, and he's like, "Oh, you like me?"
Yeah,
like,
that's how it works. Like when I ask a girl, I don't ask the girl. I'm just like, "Hey, do you have a boyfriend?" They're like, "No." Well, it's like now you do. And then that's that. That's that. It's just like,
do I have a choice? I said, absolutely not. And he said, okay. So here we are.
You have a choice to either like it or not, but either way.
Yeah. You're not
getting a boyfriend now.
I just kept telling Blondie that we were together until she stopped rejecting me and gave up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like, this is happening.
Yeah.
Well, and then later on, Coach was like, thanks for making me smile. And I said, that's the Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah. More where that
we really are twins, aren't we?
1,000%.
Yeah, so if you talk to your therapist about her, you're talking to your therapist about yourself.
Meanwhile, Will and I.
That's how I can get around it, bro. I can just go to therapy and talk about Kristen and not talk about me, and I'm folded.
It's like when you ask somebody, "Hey, I'm asking this for a friend."
Hypothetically,
you can only go so Gemini before it gets ridiculous. You two cannot be doing that much,
sir. You do not know the limits of my Gemini brain.
I take offense to that as another Gemini. I take offense.
You cannot be that linked.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we have is two sides of a Gemini up there.
And then the random gay one.
I'm a Scorpio, so I'd like the brooding evil twin.
Holy shit, boys and girls, we got a full fucking crew today. We got Jill, we got Zoe, we got Kristen, we got Natalie, we got Jen, and we have everybody's favorite internet dipshit, me. We're here. We're going to do a podcast. We actually decided topics before 5 o'clock tonight.
Yeah,
Wild.
we did.
I didn't read them.
Nope, me neither. Till
I just
6:30.
accepted them.
Wait, somebody just wishes greetings and fellatio. We should probably block them.
Well,
What?
hold on.
Greetings and fellations from Coop Waffles, and then
Felicitations.
That sounds like greeting and then fellatio to me.
What I
So.
said.
Listen, if you greet somebody with fellatio, that's a pretty good greeting. I'm
You've
just
never
saying.
heard of greetings and felicitations?
Unless you go to the cop, then you're going to jail. Maybe.
Felicitations is like celebrations, like huzzah!
Sure. Okay.
They followed us though, so I mean.
Okay, well,
like,
never mind. Just
thank
kidding.
you.
Good
Well,
job,
well,
Coop Waffles.
sorry.
I just
Well,
need to
chill
know
for
what
everyone,
troll.
You're on probation, but
trolls
you're
they
here?
let hit.
Fellatio for
I-
everyone.
I don't know what to do about that, but like moving for it. Let's talk about some gaming wins. You can tell. Google it, perhaps.
He's
Okay.
already in. He knows.
Okay. Okay.
I was
Google
you were a
it,
bot. That's
turn
what I was saying, my guy.
out. Beautiful.
Yeah. I thought you were.
Coop,
about to
you're
say
assuming
there,
that anybody here can read.
but- Yeah.
I can read.
Okay, so just because
We
you are
are
in the
raccoons.
army, we know that you
I'm not a
have
We-
raccoon.
for reading.
We are raccoons in trench coats, and if you don't realize that,
Raccoon.
you're in
I
for
know,
a
raccoon.
wild
Between-
ride.
How many raccoons per trench coat are we?
It's like around 3.
It depends on
I
the
was
day.
gonna
With three
Really,
raccoons
there's
in trench
6 of
coat?
us, so we have
It's- I mean,
exactly
Yeah.
2.
Have you ever seen Little Rascals? It's just
Yes.
Little Rascals in full effect in here, like in all aspects.
If I'm PMSing and bloating, like, can I have my own trench coat, please?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Go
baby,
ahead.
we're in the
because then
same
you're
trench
like a
coat.
tri-
No,
Yeah.
you cannot have your own trench coat. You and I are in the same trench coat. That's the only way this works.
That's fair. That's fair.
Don't worry though, he is synced up with you, so he's also PMSing and bloating
I
at
have the
the
outfit
same
for
time.
the Yeah.
I'm on my menstruation cycle. Fuck off.
You should tell your wife that next time she gets you. Like,
I'm not going to tell my wife that. No.
Don't you dare!
she
Only
will
thing you tell your
shit
wife
out
is
of
she's
you.
pretty.
Listen, I know Chris and I used to do some gangster shit, but my wife is the most gangster bitch you've ever met. I am not fucking with that woman.
This wife is one of the few people that I'm afraid of. So,
Which
Put it
is
that
not
way.
what was
Thanks,
written
Optic.
or thought to have been stated.
Oh, boy. All right.
Yeah, Noah
Oh.
does not want to turn into Earl.
Gaming wins. That is her favorite fucking song, by the way, but that's for a different
Good
time. Anyway, gaming wins. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Go, Joe.
So I almost killed a player on Thursday.
You are the Oh, wait. No,
Yeah.
my bad. Wrong segment.
I shot him in the face with a heavy railgun.
Hell yeah. We
The
love
only
this.
reason why he didn't die is because Rifts has a special rule called death and something table. Essentially, if you roll 1 to 4 on a d20, you die. Otherwise, you just get horribly maimed. So he's horribly maimed.
Stars.
Hell yeah.
They committed a horrible war crime.
Mm.
They essentially killed a bunch of innocent people. You know, men, women, children, elderly. You know, so they're
Wait, I
gonna.
thought you said a horrible war crime.
That is a horrible war crime.
This just sounds like a basic war crime.
So,
I
they're
mean-
walking away.
There's
You-
there's murder hoboing in D&D, so that
Yeah. You know what? You worked for the government for too long. You don't get a say in what is a horrible war crime or not. All right.
Joe,
like you're exempt from this.
Are you saying that my opinion on this might be slightly
High five,
biased?
Noah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am. You and Jen are both
Oh,
out
yeah,
of this
correct then.
conversation.
High five.
Yeah.
The formal military intelligence personnel.
don't mind Noah.
You
he's
and Jen
suffering.
do not get to say anything about any war
I
crimes
think
Okay.
ever.
For those questioning, yes, we
we-
are both military intelligence, but we did not have the same job.
Do
Yeah.
I get to
That's
say
right.
things about war crimes?
I had the
Yes,
fun
because you're a
job.
teacher.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, we
I
don't
see war
actually know
crimes
what
on the
Jen
daily.
did. All we know is that she was underground in a bunker. That's all she's
I
able
know
to
what
tell us.
Jen did, and
Okay,
I'm telling
listen.
you, I had the fun job.
Okay, listen. I swear, like I've told you guys that my dad was in the military, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, I swear up and down, this man did more for the military than what he told us he did.
No.
He was in charge of telling the people in the Air Force where to drop the bombs, but there were just some like things that he said as a kid. He was like, "Oh, did you know that if you put your thumb right here and you press hard enough, you can kill a man?" Like
Yeah.
it was like just things like that, and I was just like, how do you know that? And he was just like, "I just know," and I was like,
Now you just be like, Google. I Googled it.
but like you know what I mean? Like
I
this
don't like
man,
the fact that Coop Waffles is calling me and Jen out in the fucking chat right now.
My job just sanctions war.
Yeah,
crimes.
you just. But yeah, so they committed a war crime.
Okay,
And
war
so they're
crimes
going to have
committed.
to. They're going to have to deal with that, and I'm super excited because I'm going to fuck them over so hard. It's not even ridiculous. Not even funny.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna
Was
fuck
there
him
house
up
on
so
the way?
good.
What's that?
Was their house on the way?
Was there a house on the way?
Was their house?
No,
or was it
no.
on the way?
They
Was
their
it-
home. They abandoned their home.
But
they
where
were
they
just
did
like-
it? Was it on the way?
They- no.
Are you sure?
Well, it was kind of just like the refugees were coming to them for help, and they told their henchmen to shoot them.
Got it.
So-
So, like, whatever y'all do, it's fine when it's on the way. But
Yeah. We only shot
Oh,
one
yeah.
person. They shot a lot of people.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
One
I-
person's not a war crime.
yeah.
That's an accident.
Yeah, yeah. That's just paperwork.
Accident.
So that's my. We didn't play at E&D because of some issues, but you know, keep the elderly people in your thoughts. You know, they're
Yep.
people are getting older. But yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna go into details about how I'm gonna fuck them over, but I'm going to fuck them over for that because that was fucked up what they did.
We support
If you
you.
want to talk about it, we do still have a secret group chat.
We
minus-
do.
we
I don't
can't-
need to talk about it. I've got so many plans. My issue is like I have to pare down how much shit I'm going to do to these people because of what they did to these people, and so it's just like I'm just like trying to figure out how all this is going to go. Like you know, but it's fun. It's fun. I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Oh,
perfect,
yeah.
and I got to kill a player. So
Oh,
What's Zoe's gaming win?
it's back on the menu.
I got to play with you guys on Saturday.
Hell yeah, you know, we had to stop Noah's stream because of
Yep.
reasons.
Because of boobs, titties, and a little bit of dick.
to
But-
quote Zoe, "Shit on my tits."
Shit on my tits.
Shit on
bro.
my tits.
But I did, in other words, don't you dare start snapping at me, you bitch. That's my cat.
I was like, what the fuck did I do? Hold on.
No, I finished my book.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
I finished it. So it
Is
was
that
really-
smut?
Yes, it is.
If it says court of anything, it's smut.
Yes. So I finished it. All of my bookish friends were so proud of me because I've never been like the only things I knew going into this is that Feyre can't read and we hate Tamlin. And by the end of this book, they told me I would hate Tamlin. Meanwhile, I still love the bitch. This man has done nothing wrong.
Zoe can save him. It's fine.
Save him.
Listen, the only thing this man has not done is teach my girl Feyre how to read, and that's the only problem I have.
One of us.
But-
One of us.
But I'm also in like the whole like why choose era, and I'm just like, oh, pick both for Rhysand, who's the sociopath who I was like, fuck this guy at first, and then like Negan, he swarmed his little way into my heart, and I was like, this guy's actually pretty cool. He actually like, even though I really like Tam Tam, that's my nickname for
Oh,
Tamlin.
Jesus Christ.
I really
sorry.
do think she has more chemistry with Rhysand, which is weird.
I don't think I even
Um,
can get into
but-
this.
I mean, it is. But like, I've been yapping about this book, and now I'm in a palate cleanser book, and then I'm gonna read the next book, which I saw there's gonna be a wedding, so I'm excited.
Is it
Hell
your
yeah.
wedding?
No, it's a. I wish it was my wedding, but no, it's a wedding between Feyre and Tam Tam.
Kristen, what's your gaming win?
First off, don't tell me how to live my life. Secondly, my gaming wins, I got to play with you guys and talk shit to my friends, which was one of my favorite things to do. And that's all I've really done. I haven't, because like we went to play on Wednesday at our in-person game, and it was the kid's first week of school, so he wasn't feeling good. I think he got some crud. He's still sick, and the GM's brother-in-law died, so we had to stop the game.
Mm. Oh, well, you know.
So other than that, that's all I got. But I got to hang out with you fuckers, so that made me happy.
That's right. Come check us out on Saturdays. We're playing BG3 as a podcast.
Also, when I logged in, Noah and Zoe are like, just we're in the middle of a fight. It's fine. Just play it. We'll catch up later. Like, bitches, you are level 9. I'm level 3. Absolutely the fuck not.
Listen, it was either you level yourself up or you let me level you up, and I didn't think that you would want that because you know I would have done some sketchy shit.
I appreciate that. I mean,
You're welcome.
We're close to the same things, but
yeah, I mean, we are the same character at this point.
it's fair. But yeah, no, they're like, just play. It's fine. Like, I'm not going to this big ass fight. Level 3. Fuck you guys. When you're level 9.
Well, we thought it was going to go quick, and then it ended up being like more people joined. So we were like, yeah, no, this will be fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
And that sounds like every D&D session ever, because we thought it was going to be quick.
Never quick.
That's what she
They
said.
never go from point A to point
not
B,
what
do
you
they,
said,
Kristen? No.
Never, because it's on
All right.
the fucking way.
Natalie, what's your gaming win?
I have 2 gaming wins. My first one is I have officially downloaded BG3 and started playing that last night, and I am loving it.
Okay, who's your favorite? Did you make your own, or did you pick an origin character?
I don't remember. I know she's a druid.
Okay,
No,
so you made your own. You made your
then yeah.
own. So, who do you think, if you want to romance someone, who would you pick?
God damn it, Zoe.
No, Zoe, no, we're not
That's
romance hijacking the podcast already. Not happening.
I can tell you right now,
Karlach. Always Karlach.
she's
Karlach.
going, yeah.
Who?
Karlach.
Oh my God, yes.
You'll know her when you meet her if you haven't met her yet.
She's beautiful. I love her.
I've seen so many playthroughs and stuff, so like I know most of the backstories and all that stuff. I love that girl so much.
Same.
Coop, I just saw that where you said open up the book to where the binding is broken to find the felicitation section.
But yeah, so I started that, loving it so far. I'm not that far into it, like story-wise at all.
Oh, yeah.
But then my other one is I went this weekend to go see K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yes,
theater
living my dream.
for the sing-along version, and it was so freaking good. People were singing. There were like a lot of like I'd say like middle school kids all
Yes.
like screaming the lyrics. It was so cute, and it was just
I
so
love
good.
that.
You want to know what was so sad? I asked my students, "What's your favorite Disney movie?" And one kid goes, "K-pop Demon Hunters."
We'll take
I was
it.
like, that's not a Disney movie, but valid.
My son is obsessed with the soundtrack because we listen to it all the time. If I put it on like our big TV, he will stop what he's doing and sit down and just go.
Aw.
And it's
That's
so
convenient.
What's your son's favorite song?
He likes Golden the most.
So many kids like Golden, and there's this one cute little boy that I saw on TikTok, and he was singing along to Soda Pop, and he was doing all the dances, and he was like maybe like 3, and it was the cutest little thing.
I love that. Natalie, finish
Right.
your playthrough. That way you can play with us because you don't want to play with us for your first time.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, you definitely do not want to be in this for your first time.
It's a little freaky, to say the least.
We rolled a dice to do some chaos shit, and then
Listen, I just want to know, I did not make this session horny, okay? I did not do it. It wasn't me.
You're wearing her underwear.
Yeah. You
That's a fashion choice? not a fucking fetish. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you very
Check your
much.
privilege. Check
Hey,
your
hey,
privilege.
we don't keep shit
Jesus
here.
Christ!
And then I log in, and he's like, "Hey, I gave
What are
you."
you talking about, Optic? I'm already there, dog.
Jesus Christ. No,
All right,
I log
Jen.
in.
Jed.
Yeah, go ahead, Jen.
Yeah, bro, we're 23 minutes
oh,
into
crap.
this. We gotta
Yeah,
get
we got
moving.
a lot to talk about today. So
Sorry.
My gaming win is on my crochet group's chat thread called Hooker Chat.
Yes.
Shout out to my naughty hookers.
naughty hookers.
That's our name. Our group name is Naughty
I
Hookers.
love it. It's so
I know.
cute.
It just gets me every time. I too am a fan of naughty hookers.
So,
Hey yo.
oh shit. So
Oh,
two-part gaming win for that is today I was down with the migraine, but I had my eye mask on and I was bored. I was like, I need something to do. So I have my husband hand me my crochet stuff and I was able to crochet 2 squares blindfolded.
Hell
So
yeah.
that was a
Hell yeah.
win.
Hell yeah.
And then my gaming win is in my crochet group. They had said, "Hey, does anybody play D&D and want some dice?" I'm like, "Yes and yes." I don't know how she got a hold of them, but I don't care because they're pretty. They're like a blue, like a translucent dish. I don't know. I'm excited for them. And I will get them at tomorrow night's meeting. So I will have them next Monday to show them off.
Show and tell. Show and tell.
Not your kind. Stop it.
Oh, my bad. Wrong podcast. Wrong podcast. Yes, that's on our OnlyFans.
And I'm having headphone issues because mine didn't charge because they've been on since last Monday when I took an impromptu. Sorry, break
All
for
good.
the night.
You're good. No
Yes.
apologies needed.
And big win for that though for the audience is to let you guys know that gaming makes family because as soon as I dropped off from this, my little chat thing was blowing up saying, "Hey, are you okay?"
Yeah.
And my headset died.
You're good.
It's all good.
And it was.
I blame it on the cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cat.
Well, he's already started his bullshit tonight, but it's going to be like, you know what? Fuck it.
Here's a cat.
Yeah. So we'll
They're
see.
they're terrorists.
Well, I also have 2 gaming wins, and I guess I'll go 3 for 3 on this fucking nonsense.
Go off,
we
go
got
off, King.
we got to play Baldur's Gate 3 again in our fucking chaos feral raccoon gremlin playthrough that we're doing, so that's always fun. Somebody needs to remind me that I need to put clothing back on all the rest of the characters. I forgot to put clothing on so that we can keep the stream up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing that on Saturdays around lunchtime ish. We've been doing it on my channel, but now that I got everything transferred to my PC, I think this weekend I'm just going to log in and run it from the podcast channel. So Joe, make you a bullshit Twitch account so I have my mod.
I mean that people have
Because you're a fucking lifesaver in that goddamn mod.
Oh yeah.
And then the second and arguably slightly more important version, I have a wonderful, beautiful, talented, and smart daughter who actually loves to play D&D, and she hosted her group over here for the first time, and whilst I was waiting to go play that other game I'm not allowed to talk about.
One fucking podcast.
I said nothing. I didn't say it. How dare you?
It's Magic the Gathering.
But it is Magic the Gathering. It is Magic the Gathering. I was awaiting to go play Magic the Gathering with the boys. That's right, Optic. We're going to show this a billion times.
That's why no one has friends.
Are we talking Magic the Gathering?
But anyway, so while I was in here waiting to go to the guy's house to go play Magic, they were all in here laughing and having a great time, eating snacks and foods prepared by Blondie. So that was pretty fucking cool, except for the fact that not a single one of those turds said, "Hey, Mr. Noah, why don't you roll up a character and come play with us?" So, I'm slighted, but I slide, so there's that.
Fine. I'm not mad
Yo,
at
hold
that.
up. Is this fucking comment coach?
Hey, that's Coach.
Hey, Brett.
But yeah, so I donated dry erase battle maps to them. I gave them a couple of DM screens because they were using like folded up paper ones.
Hashtag humble brag.
Yeah, shitload of minis. I was like, you know what? I don't use this shit because I'm running online games. So, like, let's just give the kids something that they can use and kind of step their game up. Rain did tell them about the podcast, and they're like, "Oh, where can we watch it?" And I was like,
Nope.
"No."
No. Adults only.
Sorry, that's bad luck.
18 and up. You cannot lie.
You don't need the
You will
homeschool
know.
co-op kids watching this podcast.
Oh yeah, no. Well, get some angry emails from the families. No, I think we'll pass on that.
That's fine. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's gaming wins. What's topic number 1?
You're the asshole.
So
I'm the
critical role is doing D&D for the 4th season instead of Daggerheart. And
Wow.
people are kind of up in arms about that.
I
I
have
say,
something on that one.
can I say what I want to say first?
No.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I say they're getting fucking paid. Mind your damn business, okay? Here's what I want to say.
Preach, Brother Joe! Preach!
If you see us playing 5th edition, if you see me running 5th edition, mind your damn business. I am getting fucking paid. If you see Noah running 7C, if you see Noah running 7C, you just shut your goddamn mouth and let us make this bag. All right? That's what I got to say about that. I am not mad at them at all for running D&D. They got paid at least $10 million to do this. You know what?
Basically, what Joe is saying is, yes, we are depressed, but we are broke.
yeah. I completely understand. I completely understand why. I'm not mad at them. Mind your goddamn business.
So my thought is
Oh yeah.
not that I want to continue to harp on that vest wearing fuck, but I'm gonna. Clearly.
Zoe is dying inside.
Yeah, well, she can
I
just get over.
immediately started looking for an emergency snuggly.
That vest wearing fuck clearly needs more prep time than the rest of us do. So they didn't have enough time to get this rolling.
Hey,
Not my fault you can't GM on the fly, motherfucker.
it's not him anymore. It's Brennan. So you're yelling at Brennan.
Nope. I'm yelling at the fucker in the vest.
Are you invested?
Okay, so, but here, in all reality, I saw this coming. It's not a surprise, bro. They're gonna run fucking D&D. They probably aren't going to run Daggerheart for a while.
I think they will do side games.
Yeah,
Sure.
they'll do side games, but
like D&D is going to pay them to not run Daggerheart. Daggerheart's selling out. They don't want Daggerheart to even be mentioned. So yeah, like D&D's just going to keep paying them to play D&D because that's the only thing they have right now. They don't know how to market D&D. This is how they get it out, right? Critical Role has sold more D&D books probably than anything. That Stranger Things.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I mean? So
even the shitty ones like Explorer's Guide to Wildemount.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, everybody saw this coming. I don't know why everybody's all up in arms about it, other than it's the fucking internet. The internet gonna fucking internet. Jesus Christ. But
I just see some people getting paid, and I ain't mad at it.
It's not a fucking big deal. We knew it was going to happen. Who cares? They're going to run 5th edition. That's what they do. They're good at it. I'm sure once they get fucking Daggerheart all under their fucking hats and, they're all familiar with it because, I mean, everybody's busy. There's video games to be made, and these people have to go to work eventually, right? They can't just sit there and play the most scripted fucking campaign of all time that everybody's in on because somebody was best. But it's not that big of a fucking deal. And if you didn't see it coming, I don't know, fucking open your eyes. What? what are we
Well,
doing
like,
here?
Daggerheart is popular, but it's not D&D. I mean, like,
Yeah,
let's be
it's not
real
the
here.
monster.
Yeah.
Like that. So
And I mean, like, if D&D didn't sponsor it, then yeah, they'd play Daggerheart. You know what I mean? But like,
yeah,
D&D's going to sponsor because that's how they market their shit. So, you
yeah,
know,
they're getting a bag. Everybody's fine.
yeah.
It
Jen
is
had
what it
something to
is.
say. Jen had something to say. I'd like to hear what she has to say.
So I linked the video in the comments.
I will pin it.
So get in the comments. And if you're a fellow Brindley Mulligan fan, you will get that reference. If you don't, you're also missing out.
God damn it! Now I got to open up Twitch.
I am actually a Brendan Lee Mulligan fan. I think.
So the video I posted is from the video link I posted is from Critical Role, and it's something I watched today.
Bless you.
And it's from Critical Role, and it shows them doing what do you call it?
Yeah.
So in it discusses. Sorry, I'm severely distracted because the cat's climbing all over shit, and I really want to yell at him.
It's like the state of the role video.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So when you talk about it being a D&D system versus Daggerheart, they did mention that in there that it's D&D and Dragonheart, and it's like, is it this or is it this, and then why not both? So that's what Matt had said was, is it one or the other, and it's both.
Yeah.
That's for Noah. Sorry.
Come here, you menace. No,
Sorry, we're doing Podception again.
All right. So, any other thoughts?
I really thought they'd run Daggerheart. Maybe I'm stupid, but I really thought they would.
I mean, like, it would make business sense for them to do that, to push it. But I mean, D&D offered them too much. WotC just offered. Like, I mean, they offer you millions of dollars.
And
they have 70 employees. Like, if you're a business, it's like somebody's like, "Hey, we'll give you $10 million to not play your game."
That's fair.
I'm taking that. I'm taking that every time.
No,
Yeah, bro, I got morals, but I ain't got a bunch of commas in the checking account, so fuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
yeah, but does Wizard of the Coast anymore? Because they've been going down for years.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Listen, the thing that I'm not allowed to talk about every week, they have money.
They got the cash. Yeah, they're making money off of that.
What was it, Joe? It was what, $278 million in the
It's
first week
insane.
of the Final Fantasy.
It was
release.
insane.
Yeah,
Those collector packs made so much fucking money.
Yeah,
It's
the
not
fucking
even funny.
Spider-Man collector booster boxes are $975 fucking dollars.
Christ. Isn't that like on par with some of like the older boxes now? Like a revised?
No,
box?
it's more. It's more.
I'd rather have a revised box. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. So, all right. Do we have any more on 5e versus Daggerheart? Because I saw something about Showgirls, and that's what really piqued my interest.
It's not as interesting as you think it is. It's just people getting up in arms about D&D. And once again, I have to defend WotC. So let me just.
Oh, I'm here for this one. Hold on. I gotta buckle in.
Hold up.
Let me just.
Who is WotC?
Wizards of the Coast.
Okay.
Okay, so they posted this.
Okay.
And people are pissed off because it's about a showgirl. And
why?
I don't know. It just it made a big stir in the community. People just don't like the fact that D&D is going this direction, where you can play showgirls and stuff instead of just killing goblins and all that. My thing is, like, people have been playing showgirls since the jump. You just start playing with women, and so you don't know that.
Aren't showgirls just basically bards?
How dare you say something so controversial yet so accurate? Damn you!
But the big thing
what's
is,
the problem?
it's just that, like, they don't like where the direction that 5th edition is going, right? Like,
Oh,
it's
I get it. They don't like that it's a woman as the main character.
Women, yes.
It's the women involved.
And people go up in arms, and I'm sort of like, if somebody wants to play a goddamn showgirl, the fuck do I care?
Yeah. No, it's so
Like,
dumb.
the fuck do I care?
As long as they don't play a paladin.
Yeah. Like, as long as you don't play a paladin. I don't give a shit.
But here's the thing: like, isn't a fucking bard action
Yay,
perform?
they have a bot.
Get the
Right?
bot.
Perform is a basic bard action, so
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's already
It just never
on
states
brand.
how you have to perform.
Look, so and here's the big thing about this that
Mhm.
people didn't really realize. This was just to talk about the Taylor Swift thing because
Yeah.
Taylor Swift is doing a Showgirl thing.
Her new album.
So they were just
Right.
linking it to that, and they were making like a little post about it, and people didn't realize that. And it's
They're
just
dumb.
like, why wouldn't you like get the Swifties excited in any way possible?
Exactly.
Wait, so are
Like,
we
if
getting a
you're-
T-Swift D&D collab?
I would
No,
fucking
no.
die.
No,
I
it's
would
just
die.
they're just saying that hey, like you can play a Showgirl D&D that
Yeah.
like it
They're trying
goes with-
Like,
to
okay,
show
It's-
other people that like, hey, you could do this. They're trying to
it's
get
like
in that.
it's like
people are
getting
pissed about
it's
stupid
like getting
athletes.
Swifties into football. Like they were
Yeah.
like, I will say, like,
Nope.
I don't
Nope. Hold on. Stop. Get the fuck out.
okay, listen.
I get a very
You-
limited time of no female interaction on the weekends. Get the
But,
fuck
like,
out.
But like, you know what I mean? Like,
I love
all of
football.
the Swifties started immediately being like, "Oh, let me start watching football because she's dating a football player." So like,
Yeah,
if people get into D&D because they make a Taylor Swift reference,
Oh
maybe
no!
that unlocks something in someone. Like,
yeah,
okay,
like who cares?
That's fine, but
Right
stop
off.
watching football.
okay.
Don't be a
All
gatekeeper.
right,
Don't be a
Mr.
gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper.
I like football a lot.
I mean, the tight pants.
No, I actually enjoy the game of football.
Listen,
Oh, it's so boring.
if you
So-
No,
want tight
Kristen
pants-
denies my fucking phone calls about this time of the year on Fridays because she's at a football game and I have tea that I need to get rid of.
True.
If you want tight pants,
So-
baseball.
That I think is what all I had for like news and shit for this week. So I guess we could go into Am I the Asshole stuff.
Yeah,
was our
'cause I
other one?
did
We
more
had-
research. Okay, we have these are the ones in order. I know which one Noah's most excited for.
Yeah, do that one.
The one with the lesbian?
The asshole for being mad at my lesbian girlfriend for kissing a guy during a D&D session.
Noah loves lesbians.
And this
All right,
is
let's
the
read
short
it.
one. Okay.
Let's
Am I
read
the
it.
asshole for being mad at my lesbian girlfriend for kissing a guy during a D&D session? We shall see. We shall see. My girlfriend, 21 female, and I, 23 female, have been together for 1.5 years now. We both share a passion for Dungeons and Dragons. We have been running this campaign for about 3 years now, and I, as the DM, have recently added my girlfriend 4 months ago.
That was
A
your
couple
mistake.
se- What? What did you say?
That was your
She
first
said that was
mistake.
their mistake.
Okay. A couple of sessions ago, after a revealing encounter, my girlfriend's character, Zara, and another player's 18 male character, Arkin. So the player is 18, the player's character is named Arakin, have developed an emotional connection through their shared trauma. I love when my players roleplay and aren't afraid to get comfortable in their characters. I additionally didn't mind the closeness that the trauma has entailed between Zara and Arakin, as my girlfriend is a raging, loud, and proud lesbian. During the last few sessions, however, I have noticed thigh touching, flirty comments, and even kissing. What? Hold up! It's not their characters. It's not
Oh no,
their-
no, it
With
is.
this
It
being
does. It literally
IRL,
says
there's
next
a
one.
problem. With being in game,
Yeah,
problem.
the next sentence
Ugh.
says it's all
Okay,
in
All
character.
these incidents were okay. Woo,
Oh my god.
woo.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
All these
goddamn.
actions where their characters were executing.
You should have put that before. That's it.
Should have put that before. That
Yeah,
got me
yeah.
like riled
There's
up.
some
Their
clickbait
first
shit right
kiss,
there.
their first kiss had rung alarm bells, and I had decided to check her phone. But to my relief, there hasn't been any personal communication between them. Maybe the kissing was simply a way to get inspiration points. I'm still confused about all this and would love some advice. I don't want to bring this issue to my girlfriend right away, as I don't want to discourage role playing at my table. Any
brings the
piece of
internet.
advice would be greatly appreciated.
If
Am
it's
I
a
an
boundary
asshole?
and you don't like it, just say you don't like it, and then
Okay.
they won't
Yeah.
do it. Like I
As-
mean,
As someone who when I've played in long-term campaigns, will usually end up somehow finding romance. Sometimes, not all the time. There was one campaign where I did not have any romance, and that was because I did not feel safe with the DM at the time. I have always asked Will and told Will, hey, I'm about to start this campaign. In case you walk by and you hear me flirting, I need you to let me know if this is a problem. And he's always been like, no, because I know that you're being in character. So that is something that Will and I have set up. And that's something that we have discussed. Now it is the fact that this DM feels uncomfortable that their player girlfriend, who is a, as they said, raging loud and proud lesbian, is flirting and kissing another player's character in character. So in my mind, right, I'm trying to explain this train of thought. She is not the one doing the flirting. It is her character. Just because you are a raging out and proud lesbian does not mean your character is. And for instance, like I typically always play characters who are bisexual because that's what I'm used to. But like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't expect, like, I'm going to use Noah as the example. I wouldn't expect Noah, who is
this because I too am a raging proud lesbian?
No, it's because I know that you are married and in a committed relationship with your wife. But if you were somehow flirting with a man in a game because your character was gay, your wife would know, oh, my husband doesn't have feelings for this guy. He's role playing.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
But also I wouldn't do that because I'm a raging proud lesbian.
Yes. But I do think that the DM does feel the need to be like, hey, I am uncomfortable with this, because it can be uncomfortable seeing your partner flirt with someone. Like, that's disheartening. Like,
I mean, depending on what corner of the internet you're on.
But I mean, like, this is, I mean, yes, but this is also a new-ish relationship. This is new-ish.
This is once again one of those session 0 things. Like,
yeah.
Like, this should have been addressed session 0.
You're in trouble.
Okay. Before Joe finishes his statement, I'm just going to throw something out there, and I think that everybody all can agree on this. Okay, this is a blanket statement. Before you play a D&D campaign or any tabletop RPG campaign, you need to go back and watch the entirety of this podcast.
Yes.
Okay?
Because 200 episodes or whatever.
All of them, because we have laid it out for you. We've given you all the tools. All the best. There's no bad advice here at all whatsoever.
Oh,
shut up.
Some bad
Nobody's
advice.
asking.
There's probably some bad advice.
Yeah.
But like
the OP clarified in the comments, the kissing and the thigh touching was in real life.
Oh, fuck that then.
Oh, in that case, Eric is a fucking G, dog. Let's go.
Shout out Eric.
Because someone
Shout out Eric
Agree.
for pulling chicks at the table.
Wait, like their characters kissed or they kissed, and then OP said it was all in real life. I wouldn't have batted an eye if it were all role play.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
completely different. This is completely different. First of all, Eric, you're my hero, brother.
You
did it. You did it. You did it. You pulled a lesbian.
I take back everything I said.
Like, great job. But
I love
Somebody in
how
this
Joe and I are
world is not telling the
perpetually
truth,
12
and I'm
years
gonna
old.
guess
I mean, it's lesbians. I mean, like,
Yeah, bro. I mean, what are you gonna do? Listen, shout out Erican, number one. Also,
fuckboy
great
play.
job.
Oh
Not gonna lie.
God, hold on.
Total fuckboy play. But
Total
like,
fuckboy play. Not gonna lie.
yeah, absolutely. But I mean, first of all, no.
Yeah, you can't be doing that, dog. You can't be
No.
doing that. No. You can't be doing that. But also, good job. But no.
Yeah.
I was gonna
They
say
were
It takes two to
physically
tango.
coping too.
regarding
Oh,
case
no.
It takes two to tango. It takes two to tango, but like, that's cheating.
yeah, that's cheating.
That like
That's
okay,
cheating.
like hold on, like straight up, like that's why. Oh my god! Now I just oh my God.
No.
I was in the
Well,
fence
then
with
here's
you at the beginning, like, oh, well, I also went through their phone because I couldn't trust them. Like, that made me feel a little weird, but now,
Yeah.
no, that
Yeah.
is
But
very
now the
valid.
fact that it was
Yeah.
clarified, like
Yeah.
for a fact, Oh, all these incidents where
Yeah.
actions or characters were executing should have been clarified more that they were executing and also doing at the table or behind the table.
No.
Right,
I would.
that is
when you are acting like in a play or in a movie
Yes.
or a TV show. If you're an actor,
Okay, so regarding Kay's comment right there, I know Kay personally, and I've seen it done healthily, where it's like, hey, I'm going to be role playing this, but I'm going to be acting this way, and that's a healthy communication style. But
Yeah.
doing it in person with just what the OP is doing is not okay. That is not any bounds okay, especially if the
that
fucking
is
girlfriend's a
not
GM.
okay.
You're looking at a podcast full of bards right now, okay? Like we've
Right.
all been Barty. Like we know how to flirt and all that at the table, right? And certain tables you can do that, certain tables you can't do that, but like it never goes to touching. Like touching period is bad.
No.
And it's not unreasonably for you to feel comfortable watching your spouse kiss someone else without your permission.
Unless you're into that, because we don't kink shame here.
Yeah, we don't kink shame, but that means there's permission involved in that.
We do
Yeah.
kink ask why sometimes. We do kink ask why.
Yeah. No, we actually do kink shame here.
Yeah, we do kink shame. It's just furries.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
it.
like furries.
Like, for instance, if I were playing
this isn't a king
D&D,
shame; it's a cuck shame.
like if we were playing D&D and let's say I'll use like Will's the example, and let's say we were all close in real life, right? And let's say I start smooching on Kristen, like Will's gonna feel uncomfortable with that.
No problem. Coach probably wouldn't like
That
it
would be
either.
a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kristen, you don't worry about Coach. If Zoe starts smooching on you, he and I'll smooch on each other. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're my
But
boyfriend,
like you
so
know
that's
what I
fine.
mean?
Yeah, can you
He's
Like,
stop
already-
dating my boyfriend as his girlfriend, please? Making me
but, like,
uncomfortable.
you know what I mean?
They're
Like,
already
it
in
would
a
be, it would be
polycule,
like the fact
weird
that they
ass thing
felt
going on.
comfortable
You white
enough,
people like all that weird shit.
the fact they felt comfortable enough to smooch, I'm assuming at the table and do all this groping and touching.
That's
is
not
just,
no.
that is not okay.
I would stop.
That's
I'd
not
be like,
okay, even if they are in a relationship.
yeah, like I'm
just
not a jealous
rude.
guy, but like if you just start kissing my girlfriend at the table, I'm gonna have problems.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
I mean,
Kissing your own girlfriend at the
Okay.
table, I'm gonna have problems.
Well, and y'all
Yeah.
know
Like,
how I play. Don't touch
Nothing.
anybody. No consent.
yeah, don't touch
No
anybody.
Yeah,
Just
no
don't touch people.
touching. No
Like,
touching.
like-
Consent is big.
Okay,
Yeah. Even
like-
if it's your spouse, like don't be like PDAing at the table because
Exactly.
it's awkward for people. Like
Yeah.
just
Like-
It's like, oh,
Kristen has had a fucking NPC try
Waffles is
to
fucking killing me
actively
right now.
romance one of my characters. And we have had a fucking battle over this. Fucking Kazar and Lando. I didn't
Yeah,
ask for this,
yeah.
and I actively tried to get away from it and do all kinds of fucking shit because I just didn't.
That wasn't a
He-
romance. That was more of a.
I mean
I know.
you're
I know,
more
but
like
it's like-
Drake trying to run away from his child.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fuck
Which-
off. Thank
Fun
you.
fact,
But-
fun fact. Drake has been spotted in family court
What?
in Toronto.
hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about that, but there's another woman who's not
Oh
Adonis's mother that he's going to family court for. So
Kendrick
Meet
dropping
the
a new
Grams-
album tonight.
Meet the Grams might have been fully correct. If it turns out that he has an 11-year-old kid, Meet the Grams becomes overnight the worst, the hardest hitting diss track of all
Right.
time.
You already knew, man.
So
And I just want to say that. I know that's off topic, but
circling back,
I hope to
Oh my
God that's
circling back
gosh.
because as Kristen
Hey,
says,
I'm
she wants her
sorry.
games to be something that you go home and tell your partner about, right? Or in our case, plug up our headphones and then go tell our partner about, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure
yeah, leave me in
Coach.
the campaign is right.
I'm sure Coach very well knows as much as my wife very well knows. Kristen and I are very fucking close. We are evil twin. We are
Yeah.
fucking. The two of us together are fucking unhinged, and God, I hope iOS never leaks our fucking chats together because it's fucking gross, right? But I'm saying it's
you
just
share FBI agents, so don't worry.
yeah,
Like, they
yeah.
know what
He's
we're
very
talking
disappointed in the both of us.
Too bad my
But
dad
only
can't
because our
go.
dads are dead, so they can't be. But like even with like as close and open as the two of us are, like this is not a fucking situation you would ever find the two of us in because there's a fucking line being crossed.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
you're
also, shout out Eric and my
right.
dog.
oh my god. I would not want to see your wife in that situation if she
No.
was about that. Like
I
that
don't
would
think anyone wants to see
violence.
anybody in that situation.
No.
Mm-mm.
Like
Yeah.
it's and I know because like I get so into fucking playing a character and like getting into it that
Yeah.
there are times playing as fucking Saturday where I have been mid sentence and gone, please don't open the door, please don't open the door, please don't open the door. Like, you know what I mean? I really don't want to have to explain this one.
No. Oh my
I mean, yeah, Firefly K, you did the right thing by just walking away from that
Yes.
table.
That was
I'm
Also,
sorry you had to deal with
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That's
ridiculous.
That's fucked up.
crazy.
So, as far as OP is concerned, you're
No.
not the asshole.
no.
Mm-mm.
What
No.
kind of? Because we don't go through people's phones.
Yeah,
So
we don't
you
go
are
through
an
people's phones,
asshole.
You are the asshole to that.
but
Little bit.
you need to set serious boundaries and be like, don't like y'all need to have a deep conversation about what you think cheating is now at this point.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
it's like kissing randos is cheating.
And also,
Go
American,
ahead.
time to move
American.
on to the next one, dog. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, back both,
Yeah.
back both, dog. Get it.
Like
Unfortunately, there is
Great
no
fucking job.
update. There's no update, and that was from 3 months ago. So this is
I don't
like
think they're together.
recent. I
I
hope
think
and pray they are not together.
well, somebody asked what's their build.
Jesus Christ. Hold on.
There was
Oh,
a
you,
comment like
you know
down at the-
Erica was a bard. Erica
There
was full
There
bard.
was a comment like down at the bottom that said, "Damn, I've been playing D&D wrong my whole life." Just like, that is not the comment you make at this time, my guy.
Yeah, 100% is. What are you talking about? That motherfucker rolled a nat 20 on a charisma check, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bard's gonna bard, bro. That's it's
do
what we do.
want to read?
Wait,
The-
hold on. I have one more comment. Sorry, bye.
Okay. Yes.
Hey, Kay, regarding your experience there, like knowing Kay, like there was a part where Kay and I could have stepped off on a very bad foot together, and not been friends. But she's very open to communication, and she's very good at communication. And the fact that the DM tried to force something on her, and I'm sure she clearly communicated, "Don't fucking do
Yeah.
that."
Well, she said in Session 0, they specifically said no romance.
Yeah, don't.
So
So
Like,
that
don't do it.
pissed me off. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, Kay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Zoe, I would like to skip the boyfriend can't play just because I just
Okay.
read it and I
You can read.
don't think we need to go there.
Oh, I
boyfriend.
haven't even read it fully yet.
We're not commenting on fucking minors.
Yes.
Oh, it's minors? No.
It's minors. We're skipping that one.
Nope.
No.
Thank you.
Here's what we'll say about that. This is an 18+ podcast.
Yes.
That's right. We get wild out
We
here.
don't
Clearly.
give a fuck what those kids are
Listen,
doing. Like,
I'm
Yeah, no.
being straight up. Like, I had no time to actually read these like I did last time.
It's all
I
good.
just looked at the names and I was like, this sounds interesting.
All good.
I'm skimming. Okay, I got the next
am
one.
I
You
the
ready?
asshole for naming my character John?
John Dungeons and Dragons.
I got this. Here we go.
I'm just going to straight up say no.
So,
Like,
I recently joined a new D&D group and everything was going great. Cool people, fun vibe, lots of RP. When it was time to introduce our characters, I proudly announced mine, John Dungeons and Dragons. For context, John Dungeons and Dragons, or JD&D, as he sometimes calls himself, I fucking love that,
I love it.
is a
Fantastic.
completely normal human fighter. He has a tragic backstory involving the loss of his parents, Greg
of course he
Dungeons
does.
and Sarah Dragons, who were taken from him in a mysterious incident
Oh, I
only
love
known
him.
as the Reckoning. He swore vengeance and took up the family trade adventuring. There is absolutely nothing unusual about this. So far, this guy's on it. I love it.
I love him. He's got to be a bard, right? He's got to be a bard.
No, he's a human
No,
fighter.
he's
IRL, he's got to be a bard.
he's playing. He's going full human
Oh.
on this. Like he is.
I
The
like
IRL.
it.
DM
I really do.
However, immediately asked me to change the name, saying it "quote unquote" broke immersion. I was
Just
confused.
call him
Why?
John.
Boo.
It's a perfectly reasonable name. I even pointed out that the surnames often come from professions. Smiths were blacksmiths, coppers or coopers made barrels. Who's to say there wasn't once a proud line of Dungeons and Dragons known for their legendary deeds? The other players were mixed. One guy thought it was hilarious, another just kind of sighed, and one, who plays an elf with a 12-syllable name, looked personally
God.
offended. That's because he's playing an elf, and those people
Nope.
are fucking stupid.
Hey,
The DM said if I didn't change it, I couldn't play. I argued that I was fully committed to playing JD&D seriously. No jokes, no breaking character, just a man on a mission to restore his family's honor. It got a little tense. I stood my ground, and the session ended awkwardly. Now there's a weird group chat discussion happening where some people think I should just pick a normal name, while others say it's ridiculous to police someone's character life. Like this.
Absolutely.
So, am I the asshole for refusing to change my
No.
character's completely
No.
reasonable, 100% lore-friendly
No.
name? No, you're not. You should slap every single one of those people
God,
Um,
they just have
so,
no fun.
and
It's like,
slap the elf twice.
I get both sides. Like for me personally, if somebody came to me with that backstory, I would fucking love it and I would lean into it.
That's
great.
fucking
It's hilarious.
hilarious.
It's hilarious. But there are people who want a serious game.
Yes.
I don't get those people, but they want the serious game. And that does break immersion. Call yourself JD&D.
You discuss.
You know
I'm going
what I
to the comments.
I'm looking at the comments too, and like people, like it is mixed.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
like,
mix.
a
It's a
lot
mix.
of,
yeah.
You're the asshole. No, he's not the asshole.
Like, I mean, it depends on your table. Like our table would like be like, hell yeah. But there's a lot of tables who would not. Obviously, if you have an elf with a 12-syllable name, you're running a pretty RP heavy table with theater kids, probably. And well, we are theater kids, but in a different way. But like, they want a serious story, which, first of all,
yeah,
I
but
don't
the
know.
serious story doesn't change. You have a different name.
just call him
Yeah.
John.
yeah,
just call him
literally.
John.
Just call
Just
him
say John.
John. You're telling me that back in ye olden times there was nobody named John or Jonathan?
Yeah.
Get with it.
Yeah,
I mean,
And
like,
who cares? It's
You
not
don't
like
always
his
have to
name.
use the person's last name.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
honestly.
Oh my god,
the
it gets
only-
worse. It gets
Why?
worse.
Where?
Okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta. Where the fuck did it go?
Please reading. My character in our campaign's name is Cellophane Jello the third.
Okay. But like,
Okay, here we go, here we go.
Before you start, I'm just saying the only way that this would take you out of the immersion is if his first name wasn't John and it was like Buttlicker 72. You know what I mean? Like that
That's
would
even
take
better.
me out of the game.
Okay,
We'll keep
Well,
going.
at
comment.
least we know he's a millennial. His name was Buttlicker72.
Comments.
Yeah.
So number one, Cat Burglar 73 is on. He's taking a hard no stance. He's calling him an asshole a billion different times. Anyway, so somebody says, my friend read this to me for a TTRPG podcast we're
see the
doing,
comment.
and I went looking for this post because it made me laugh so hard. I can't believe this hasn't blown up more. John Dungeons and Dragons is actually a brilliant name. NTA, my bud and I are 100% on your side. Where can I find podcasts? They post it. Blah, 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 blah. After a ton of arguing in the group chat, this is from the OP, by the way, I decided I didn't care enough, so I agreed to make a new character. This was already a big compromise because in the first session, JD&D had already made significant bonds with NPCs, so I had to
would've
start
been a
fresh
great
again.
character.
I made a half-orc wizard and named him John Saving Throw. When I announced this at the
This
start of
man
the
is a god.
the DM already looked annoyed at me and didn't even answer. Session started, and 1 hour in, DM suddenly had enough of me while barely even speaking a word. I could totally feel the vibes were up, so I scooped after the DM made a sigh when he had to mention my character's name again during roleplay. Oh my god, dude.
I would have made it
DM
worse.
just hates whimsy and joy.
Yeah, that's what it says underneath. The DM.
Oh
just
my
hates
God.
whimsy and joy.
John's saving throw is
That is
fucking
perfect.
incredible.
Bravo.
Like he's just trolling them at this point.
yeah, it's
He
great.
is, and
I would have
rightfully
made a
so.
second character named John, insert name of your choice here.
Yeah, this is like Firefly Kay kind of is saying it depends on the tone of the campaign.
But okay, so like, here's the thing, right? Even if you're taking this from a serious campaign outlook, right? I don't see what the problem is with having a character named John Dungeons and Dragons, especially if he's gone to the great lengths of the backstory he included and went, no,
Yeah.
I'm playing this. He goes, I'm playing this serious. Okay. Mom was a fucking dungeon diver. Dad was a fucking dragon slayer. So therefore my name is John Dungeons and Dragons.
Look,
okay.
I had,
like-
when I was playing OSC, last time I ran OSC, one of our cleric name was Tom Cruise. He was 5 foot tall. He never liked to admit that he was 5 foot tall. And it was fucking hilarious. And like, I think that that's fine. But I know other people don't like that. But
like my point is okay, this, yes, John Dungeons and Dragons is two things simultaneously. It is fucking hilarious, right? But also perfectly fucking viable with the backstory he provided you. And it's not the player's fault that you're a shitty GM and don't know how to handle that.
No, I don't think it's a shitty GM issue though. I think it is just really like setting the tone. Like there is a serious tone.
Okay, but
that might fuck with it.
But what I'm saying is
yeah, he did. He did actually, Waffles. Yes.
If I come to you in your
did all of his own stuff.
serious gothic horror Curse of Strahd campaign, right? And you're like, okay, no, what's your fucking character? And I go, fucking, I don't know, fucking Elf Dracula or some shit like that, right? And I just give you some stupid fucking name. I can still play a serious character.
Yeah.
Like I can still fucking do it. Is it a dumbass name? Yes, absolutely. Take Matt for example, right? Matt had me scrub fill for a player in his paid capital PAID Curse of Strahd campaign. Okay? And I said, "What is the vibe?" And he's like, "It's a very serious campaign." And I said, "Okay. Now, whilst I'm making a serious character, right? I noticed that Matt had access to the fucking Khajiit character sheet for D&D Beyond. And so I just quickly hit randomize and gave it to Matt. And he went, actually, that's kind of fucking hilarious and I can work with this. You just fucking work with what you got. It's not that fucking hard. Like, once again, is the name dumb? Yeah, sure. There's plenty of people with stupid fucking names who are serious fucking people.
I think the 12-syllable elf name would annoy me way more because I don't want to say that shit
exactly.
Then
I'd like to weigh in on this though.
Okay.
Go off, Queen.
Hearing that name tells me one major fucking thing. That guy is creative and can fucking come up with solutions on the back.
That's true.
Yeah.
So that means that campaign is about to be really fucking interesting because if they're hit with a problem they can't solve, he's gonna fucking figure it out.
So
and not the way that you can prepare for either. Like it's one of those things where, and this is why I say shitty GM, right?
Yeah.
Because I've run serious games before. Okay. I've never had somebody come up to the table in a serious game with the name John Dungeons and Dragons, but Jesus Christ, if you fucking did it, I'm gonna let it roll and we're gonna have some fucking fun along the way because I can GM to the fucking story, not to the character's name.
Well, I would immediately get excited because this motherfucker can fucking make shit up. This guy is creative, and I'm fucking excited about it.
Like, your game should not be dependent on your character's story. You can't call a name lore breaking.
No.
I mean, like, here's the thing. I don't even mind if the character doesn't have a story and if the character's just named Greg. You know what I mean? Like, it's just whatever.
Yeah. I think
like one of my first campaigns I ever ran over a decade ago, it was an old Palladium Rifts campaign. The player, like, he asked me session 0, it's just like, I've played in campaigns where I would come up with ideas and the DM wouldn't let me do anything. Like, he was like, Like I would dig a hole and try to lure something into a hole, and then the DM would just get pissed off.
Why?
And I was just like, "That's the coolest thing I ever heard. Please try to do that." And we had a blast because he was constantly coming up with the wildest shit. Like he would convince people that he had magic beads because he would just keep beads in his pocket. And like, whenever he wanted to get out of a situation, he'd be like, "I have these magic beads." And then he had such a great way of convincing people that he would just do it because he was kind of playing essentially a bard in this game. And so he would just like, I'll give you these magic beads and you go away. And that's how he got away with a lot of his shit. But he was always scheming. And it was a fun time.
But
So like I don't
better GM because I get to play. I get to be creative with them. I get to have fun and I get to test my limits of what I can do with them.
Yeah.
100%. Like, okay, Coop and Kristen make the same fucking point in a way, right? Backstory makes it. Joke took a back seat. What table doesn't have puns occurring? Okay, so to Kristen's point, it's her job as the fucking GM to figure out a way to GM this situation, right? 100%. It's on the GM at that point.
I
To
say
Coop's
it's
point-
not either. It's just a preference thing.
But
I think like everyone can talk about it, and if you really don't like that, and you don't want that at your table, you could go that route. I just I don't think anybody's an asshole in this situation.
No, what were you saying? No.
So to Coop's point directly, the joke took a back seat. What table doesn't have puns occurring? Okay, our Fallout game, prime
That was just
example.
a giant pun, though.
It's pun after pun after pun after pun, and we all have our fucking inside jokes, right? But I know specifically on this fucking podcast, the one thing that we have talked about till we have been blue in the face is the serious, no bullshit, fucking therapeutic moment that Maddie got to have, right?
Well,
And that wasn't even a quote unquote serious campaign. That was us fucking around and 5v1 and Kristen on a bi-weekly basis, right?
But like,
That says a lot about me.
Right, it does.
I mean, like it wasn't even
Nothing
just
good
that.
either. But
Jen had a really good speech with Sally at one point.
yeah,
I got to kill Marty because, Matt was like, role playing what would happen if he was to go feral. And it was really cool because as soon as I realized what he was doing, I locked in with him, and I was just like, I give him the fusion block and I set it off, and he's just like, yes, go do it. And it was like a great moment because he's just like, absolutely, this is what I wanted.
yeah,
Yes,
like,
it was
but what I'm
great.
saying is like these players have now been robbed of those interactions because the GM
What the GM's not capable of doing that.
couldn't find a way to make it fucking happen. And that's why I say, like, I personally, and like once again, I personally think the GM is the asshole in this situation because you've now taken the onus off of so you've taken your responsibility off of it that you have and then cast it upon somebody else for honestly no fucking reason, and now the table suffers because of it. Because like Kristen said, this sounds like a pretty fucking creative type of guy, right?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
I'm sure any fucking situation that you would have thrown at this guy, he would have had or come up with a way to deal with it / get around it / handle it, right? Like, and those are the people that you want at your tables. Is it always the right answer? No, but it is a answer, which allows the GM to then come up with a response and further the fucking story. Like, that's why I love specifically the chemistry that myself, Joe, and Kristen have when playing games, because it's Kristen throws something out there, Joe and I kind of take a back seat and kind of see what everybody else is going to do, and then
like we will take the hook. Like if she throws a hook in the water, we're going to take that bait. We're taking that bait if they don't take the bait. Like we'll let them do what they want to do first, but like we see the bait and we're staring at it. And we're like, I'm going to take that bait, and then because like that's why Kristen knows. Like whenever she gives me, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go far with it because it's just like,
Yeah.
I know as a GM that she has something planned, and I want to see what the outcome of that is. I don't care exactly what happens to my character, but like, here's the thing.
Until you guys have a separate chat for everybody else in the group deciding how you're going to kill off a character.
I mean, I don't think anybody's in an asshole situation because I think obviously the players also did not like, some of the players did not like this situation too. I think I think it was just the wrong group for him.
Yeah.
Like, they're playing a boring game. Some people like to play a boring game.
Boo.
Like, I've seen it. Some people really enjoy playing those boring, straight, serious, focused games because that's just like how they get through shit sometimes. And I think it's just the issue. It's just a wrong table issue. Obviously, if he came to us, we would embrace him with open arms and we would be able to deal with him. But he kind of
Dragons, you come play with us.
Yeah, now John saving throw. You know,
John saving throw.
I would have asked for him to make an entire extended family. Like I need to know all of your cousins. I need to know all of your aunts and uncles.
Because I'm going to use all that shit.
Yeah,
but like I think this is a wrong party, wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just
Yeah.
I have been in groups where it's just like, oh, I am obviously not supposed to be playing with these people, and I have left. And it's like sometimes it's just not the right vibe, it's not the right chemistry, and that's fine.
Yeah, but like, I mean, what am I trying to say here? Like,
I don't think anybody's an asshole. I think that they're just playing two different games.
Yeah, they're playing two different games, but also at the same time, like,
I don't think that the way they play is wrong. I just think that it's stupid and boring, and I would never play it. But I don't think it's wrong. If that's the way they want to play D&D, play it that way.
Well, so once again, the only reason I have a problem with this, and then I'm sticking to my guns here that GM is the asshole, is because he gave his backstory. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's not like, I mean, it's funny, but also like it's not a lore breaking in a serious setting backstory. You know what I mean? It's mom and dad are tragically murdered. This is their fucking job, and I'm continuing the family line to bring them honor.
Yeah,
okay, that's not lore breaking. I still say GM is on the wrong here because the GM should have been able to go, okay, I'm going to let the name slide because you as the player have taken the responsibility upon yourself and gone, listen, I know this sounds fucking hilarious. It is kind of fucking memey, but hear me out, right?
Yeah.
You've justified it. My personal opinion, you justified it just fine. Like you gave the backstory. You're going to play it serious. You're not playing a bard. Like he's playing a fucking fighter. Okay. You can't get any more basic bitch than a human fighter. No, because even a paladin requires some semblance of fucking nuance.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know about nuance. They're not nuanced. They're just.
I'm trying.
It requires some RP. It requires some role playing because you have to be a fucking stringent asshole. But
right.
Nuance, like, I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. But like, I think the GM should have let it run for a while. Like, if you get 3 or 4 sessions in and he's memeing it up and it's fucking, you know, it's the fucking John D&D comedy 3-hour session every week. That's when you go, okay, listen, dude.
Yeah.
Not the vibe we're going for. Let's either tone it down or let's have you roll a new character at this level where everybody else is, so you don't got to start over and be behind. Like, but you know, if you're gonna play here, we're gonna be a little bit more serious. Yeah. Keep your funny fucking name if you want to, but I'm gonna need you to rein it in. Like,
I would just call him John. I would call him John, and I would keep it moving.
You know what it almost sounds like though? It sounds like John is an experienced player and the DM is new. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Or the DM just doesn't have any experience outside of their way of running.
Serious games,
Like
yeah.
just because you ran for 10 years straight doesn't mean that you're a good GM if you only play one way.
I
You
guess
know what
you're
I
right.
mean?
Yeah, I just feel like it's a new GM that doesn't know how to, or it's only ran like maybe half a campaign that doesn't know how to
Yeah.
branch out.
Or they just watch way too much Lord of the Rings and they want
true.
that experience. Because obviously they're okay with a 12-syllable elf name. So
That's
All
right.
right.
What's the
Let's
Am I
next?
just
moving
get
on?
one
Am I
more
moving
in.
on to the next one?
Let's get one more in.
Wouldn't
All
this
right.
be so
Cheating
funny if that
etiquette.
was- Wouldn't this be so funny if this was the same person who was in the group with the person who was like obsessed with elves?
Yeah.
Oh,
In that case, I rescind everything I said and say
Yeah.
that person is the dick bag.
I was still thinking about this week. It's just like, that's so fucked up that they treated her like shit in the game and then they dragged her on Reddit.
yeah.
Like, you know,
Also, somebody needs to respond to that last story and be like, yo, we actually talked about you too.
yeah.
All right, here we go. Cheating etiquette. Hello, I'm hoping to get some advice on how to deal with a member of my group who's cheating. Some background, we are about 8 sessions into a low level, currently level 3 campaign, and I've been noticing that another player has been cheating. We're a group of 7 with a relatively inexperienced DM, so I don't believe he's noticed yet. I don't know anything about DMing, so I don't want to offend him by bringing it up. The other player is a sorcerer, and it's clear he's not marking off his spell slots. In session today, I counted him using 14 plus spells at level 3 without a long rest, even without sorcery points. He wouldn't have enough
Lucky.
spell slots to cast that many. Also, over the past few sessions, I've watched him misrepresent his dice roll or roll again when he didn't get an outcome he was looking for. He
Mm.
never rolls poorly, and I can't recall any time he's failed an ability check.
Ugh.
I've seen him roll a 5 on strength and say his total score was an 18. It's my only active campaign, but it's kind of sucking the fun out of this one for me. If there's no stakes, it loses fun. If there's a wizard who can do everything and is always the top of the initiative order, then why are the rest of us here? However,
Oh my
I am
God.
aware that a
Yeah.
35-year-old tattletale isn't cute, and I don't want to be a snitch. I have a sense that since this guy is such a large group and our DM is fairly new, he hasn't noticed, but I don't want to offend him or come off as that guy. What's the etiquette here? Should I just remove myself from the campaign since I'm the one not having fun? Please
Say
let me know.
something.
Am I the asshole?
No.
Yeah,
So
bro.
first of all, I'm just gonna say it. This guy needs therapy. Like if
Yeah.
if you're like this desperate that you have to like
Yeah.
fake rolls and just like cast 14 plus level
All right.
3 spells, like you need therapy, dog. Like you
This is
you
that
need,
fucking
you
story,
need help.
This
I'm
is
here
the
for you.
guy. This is the guy that everyone doesn't want to have at their table, and this is
Yeah.
the character who thinks they're the main character.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's an asshole. Just say, like, go ahead and just be like, you're cheating. Like, I would say to DM at first, be like, hey, this guy's cheating. Here's all the ways he's cheating. If he does it again, I'm just going to be like, you just re-rolled that roll. You rolled a 3. You're a sorcerer. There's no way you can get a fucking 18th on that strength roll. Go
Especially at level 3, bro. You ain't
Yeah.
multi-classing that quick.
Yeah,
Right.
like you're not. You don't have the stats.
I would call
Call
that
them out
shit out
quickly.
right
Don't
away.
tell me to call them out.
You know, like that's why. Once again, I always say this: don't play with the fucking public, because you get some fucking urchins coming out of their mom's basement who just have a lot of issues that you don't need to deal with, right? Like this guy obviously. There's something else going on here where he needs that power fantasy and he needs to feel like the main character, like what Zoe said. But like there's other people here and he's not making that connection that other people are playing the game, and that's a massive problem. He needs to fuck off.
So I am a big proponent of if you're playing tabletop, I'll use like any example. Like I've played where it's just 1d20 that you roll, and that's the only dice you roll. I love that felicitations just keeps popping up.
I will always do it as fellatio. I don't care.
Coop, I'm just letting you know that we're stealing that and putting it on a t-shirt when we launch the merch line.
Straight up. But like
Felicitations and fellatio.
I've played in so many games that uses so many different types of dice. Like I've had where it's just a D20, where it's a bunch of D10s, where it's only D6s, like anything. And I have always been the kind of person, like I even had my DM that I was in my previous group with tell me at one point, because like 3 sessions in a row, I was just rolling like shit.
Was that the toxic DM?
Yes. And she goes, Zoe, you can actually tell me a fake roll because you haven't rolled well. And
that's fake.
I looked at her dead in the on whatever the fuck we were using at the time.
Like, why the fuck are we using dice?
I said, I live and die by the dice. There have been so many times that I have been tempted to fudge a roll because I'm either really upset over the fact, like, I keep trying to fucking hit this guy and I haven't hit him in like 10 turns, or
are you trying to save your bear?
Trying to save my bear, or like I'm desperate to like have something happen in this way, like, oh my god, like this is an important investigation check. If I don't spot that my friend's being, but it's fate. And so I legitimately will tell my DMs before you know how like some people say, well, I do this, and this, and then they do the dice roll. I always like to say, I would like to do this. Let me roll to see how well it is. And I will act it out. I am such a huge proponent of the dice is law. Like, the rule of cool is always a thing, but those dice...
I've never played with the fate die.
Those dice, I have played with a fate die.
Zoe, take Saturday morning, for example, right? Mm-hmm. When you and I were in the fucking grove, before we even took a step, you were like, are we going to side with the goblins or the fucking tieflings here? And I was like, I don't know. What do you want to do? And you were like, well, I don't know. What do you want to do? And I was like, I mean, it's your call. We're doing whatever you say. And you're like, fuck it. Dice roll. 1 to 10 goblins, 11 to 20 tieflings. And I rolled a fucking dice. And part of seeing that dice come up 9, knowing you personally, was the greatest time I have had in BG3 yet, because I was like, Zoe is going to fucking hate this, and I'm here for it. And I could hear the panic in your voice as you were like, okay.
Like legitimately, and then Kristen comes in, and then we take it back because she's like, I actually want Minthara's stuff. So we were like, perfect.
But like, I mean, like, Waffles kind of puts it back. The failures are more memorable moments.
Kristen jumped in the middle of the combat, and she was level 3, and we're like, no, we need to fix this.
The rest of us were level 9, and we were like, nah, bro, we can't do that.
I love failing in a game. Like Kristen will tell you, I love a good critical failure.
You and me both, brother.
Yeah, like I think it's fun. Like I think a mature player is okay with failure and in fact embraces it.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you're immature and you want a power fantasy, you don't. But like, if you're at a table, especially with adults, because obviously the OP's 34, 35 years old, right?
Yes.
So he's in our age group. If you're in our age group and you're still having issues like that, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
go to therapy.
I mean, I'll be the first one to tell you, and I highly doubt any of you are going to argue with this statement. I like playing a party face.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
You're never going to see me fucking fudge a dice roll. And it's not like my camera's pointed at my fucking dice. So I have plenty of fucking opportunity to do so. But if I say I'm going to, run at the fucking target, and Zoe's like, no, I'm going to push you. And Kristen's like, all right, y'all roll a D20. And Zoe rolls a 14 and Noah rolls a 3. Guess what? Noah rolled a 3, and now I have to think on my feet and react to that fucking dice roll, and now I have to decide what I'm going to do. Like, failing will make you a better player than succeeding ever will.
it moves the story forward in an interesting way. Like if you succeed at everything, the story becomes boring, right?
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
really you need the failure to give you motivation
Right.
and to give the world a chance to breathe
Well,
versus you just being
Like-
super badass.
Like,
So
I am telling
I
you,
win at
the
everything.
adrenaline rush that I got in my playthrough that I'm doing right now as a dirge who's trying to redeem themselves and trying to convince.
fuck out of here.
That-
We're redeeming your dirge.
Sorry, I just wanted to see what it was like, okay?
Just kidding. I love you though.
Yes, I love you too. But I was trying to convince, as a dirge druid, Shadowheart to not kill the Night Song. And you have to get a fucking 30 on this roll.
Natalie, plug your ears.
I had.
It's fine. I don't mind spoilers.
She said that she's seen playthroughs.
Yeah, I've seen it's fine.
The fact that I had no inspiration. I had a +1 to persuasion. I had all the little extras that I could do, but I told myself I can't use Shadowheart's guidance because Shadowheart wouldn't want this. And
Yeah.
the fact that I have never felt so much stress on a roll in my life. And when I rolled that nat 20, I felt the highest of fucking highs. Because I easily could have been like,
You should
saved
tell your therapist that you did feel joy in that moment.
Probably
did.
I
That
did.
is.
Maybe that was a moment I felt actual joy.
What's
That's
that?
an inside joke for everybody who's watching. But I easily could have been like, before I roll, press quick save, reload if I didn't get it. And it was the fact that I got a natural 20. When I saw that little moon pop up on my dice, I was like, I literally yelled, fuck yeah! And I got so hyped. Like, you can't tell. And even like when I get ones, because you
Yeah.
get ones in Baldur's Gate, and you're just like, oh. And then you're just like, do I use that inspiration? No, this isn't that important of a roll. I gotta save it. Like, it's such a gratifying feeling. And
Hold
the
on.
fact that this person wants to take that away from themselves is just sad.
Like they missed the point of the game.
Yes.
Didn't Zoe burn all our inspiration for something?
I did. I burned
Yeah.
all the inspiration because we were about to fight the whole fucking grove and we weren't prepared for it.
Well, and
So, like- go ahead,
the-
Chris.
I was playing with a couple of other friends. I played with Kay, and Kay took me to a spot I'd never been to before. And she's like, I'm gonna let you pick. I'm like, I don't want that pressure. And she's like, no, I want to see how you interact with the story because you've never done this before. How would your character interact? And that was really cool. But we were playing. I was playing with a couple of other my friends, and this girl got tired of hearing Kaga talk and killed her before everything was done. So it fucking like we walk out of the little spot in the grove, and everybody's dead. And so it opened up a whole ass storyline I had never ever seen before.
Yeah.
It was incredible. But I love shit like that. I love failures. I love all those things because if you're just trying to win, that's not any fun.
You don't win D&D by trying to win D&D.
Yeah,
No,
no,
you
you
win
win
D&D.
D&D by making the GM go, God damn it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
But, like-
by doing that, you put yourself at risk.
Or
Like one of my
Like-
favorite moments was telling, like I was watching Lando fly that fucking vertibird because statistically we should have crashed and burned into
Many
the ground.
Many
Like-
times.
Yeah, but he made every roll. Like, and it's just like you can't make that up. Like that's a great story because it's like statistically, like that was not supposed to happen, but it happened. Like,
I will
And, like, 'cause-
say,
We in that situation, because Kristen and I had not really like metagamed that, but she had asked me a question. She was like, is Lando by any chance a fucking pilot? I was like,
no.
I can come up with something. I think I can make this work. And she's like, okay, what are you thinking? I'm like, okay, hear me out. Maybe Lando is the greatest fucking pilot of all time, but he's also scared of heights and flying. And she goes, how is that gonna fucking work? And I was like,
He needs to be drunk.
Let's
alcohol. And like it just fucking worked, you know? And but like back to the point of like failure will make you a better player than
Oh my gosh,
succeeding.
I have a good
Like-
It's just
story
a
about
better
that.
story.
My favorite thing about tabletop is interacting with the group. Like that, I play a lot of party faces. I get that, and I am the fucking spotlight most of the time, but I'm not power hungry spotlight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we are
Gotta
full
step back.
fledged. We are full fledged going to make Saturday the dumbest motherfucker with the worst luck possible, and
Yeah.
that's where the focus is going to be. Is his just complete fucking ineptitude, right? Not his power hungry, always running nat 20, blah blah blah. Now, I will say there have been some times that have come up in games where, as I'm fucking deciding what I'm going to do, I have this thought in my head that goes, but what if you rolled a 2?
Yeah. And I just go.
And I have reverse fudged a roll or 2 just for the fucking memes. I've rolled a fucking 18 and been well within my right to pass a check and gone, that's a 3.
Nah, man, this is funnier.
Yeah, like, because it's just I mean, it makes for the better story. You know what I mean?
Like to go back to like OP question. No, you're not the asshole. This guy has a lot of issues. He doesn't get role play games. He needs to go back to video games.
Yeah, go play Fallout, dude.
Yeah.
Go play Fallout. Go play Skyrim.
Play Fallout, play mods enabled, or just play
Yeah.
BG3 with mods enabled, like me, Kristen, and
Yeah.
Zoe have been doing
Yeah.
on Saturdays
Or
around
play
this time,
fucking
and play with your
Grand Theft
plus
Auto
29
with
range.
all of just play with Grand Theft Auto with your invincible cheat codes and all that shit.
Go
Yeah,
play
like,
Minecraft in creative mode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's he's a Minecraft and creative mode person, and that's okay. Some people
Cast
can't handle
game.
the creepers.
Our cast game of BG3 is full on fucking modded. We are playing it with a specific fucking purpose of we are here for the fucking memes, right?
Mhm.
Everything is at least a roll of 110, okay?
Yes.
But there's been what, 9 fucking times where we've rolled nat ones, and it's
You
made
rolled
it
3
even
nat ones in a
better.
row.
It's made it even better.
And my underwear.
I mean,
So
I'm
I
just
will
like,
say,
okay,
I will say, as sorry, Joe, but
Oh, go
as
for it, go
someone
for it.
who played a character who could have turned out completely different. In the previous campaign I was in, the Mutants and Masterminds one, Remy was
Still wanna
this.
play
I
that.
will admit, she was this stuck-up bitch, and straight up was Miss Goody Two Shoes. And then during
Fucking
our
Kristen.
like during our like prologue session, as we're like setting everything up, I rolled because my house got raided by like the police force or whatever, but it wasn't the police force. It was like the we're gonna kill mutant police force. And I went down to go find my parents, and I was doing good. I was rolling really well. I was sneaking. And I see my character's mom in a room with a weapon pointed at her head, with a gun pointed at her head. And my character like tried to like stop it, and I rolled a 3. And so what happened was
Ooh.
my character screamed like stop, and then it caused the guy to then kill my mom because he was startled. And in that chain of events, my character ends up being like this, like basically like vengeance bitch, like straight up John Wick style, with no trace of like humanity in her path other than for her friends and for other people. But if she saw you as the enemy, you were fucking like on her hit list. And like I love that because
it's total fate. It would have not have happened. If
would
it wasn't
not
for
have
that roll.
happened. Would not have happened if I didn't roll 3.
So, like, as far as this post goes, talk to your DM.
Yeah.
Tell him, hey, he's cheating. Talk to the player. Say, hey, I noticed you're budging some things. That's not fun for the rest of us. You know, like right size it. If the DM is new, and you know how, and you know what you're doing, you can talk to the player and just be like, look, you're kind of messing it up for the rest of us here, buddy.
Yep.
You know, the DM is new. They have a lot to worry about already. Please don't fudge your rolls and stuff like that. We notice it's not fun for us. And, you know, if we see too much of it, we're just going to ask the DM to excuse you from the table.
Well, and if you're doing it because the DM is new, that makes you a dick too.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And then also, like, I mean, like, we had one player in one of my games who, like, literally would read the campaign books that we were playing in. So, like, we were playing Tomb of Annihilation. He was reading ahead chapters of Tomb of Annihilation.
That guy
It's
is
just
the
like-
asshole.
Yeah. Oh, he ended up table flipping. He got drunk and table flipped. Like, I mean, he was a problem. He's a mid maxer. He did all that shit. I don't know why he plays, but like, I just say that because it's like you're this guy has problems that you can't solve, right? Yeah. Like, and ultimately, this is a game about having fun. He's not fun to play with.
So don't
you gotta
play with
solve that problem.
Yeah.
You gotta solve that problem. And as a player, it's okay for you to take the initiative to do that, especially if it's new GM. If it's a new GM, you gotta treat them like, you know, this has to be good for them the first campaign, or they won't do this ever again.
And 9 times out of 10, if you've got a table of 7 and one person is cheating and the rest of them don't notice, but you do, when you bring it up, everybody else at the table is going to go, yeah, knock that shit off.
Yeah. Because and it's just like, once again, above all else, it's not fun for anybody. I don't even think it's fun for the guy who's doing it. He's doing it because he needs to feel something, and he's not getting it, obviously, because he keeps doing it, right? So it's like, it's just not. Just to say, cut that shit out. Play like regular. Play the game the way it's supposed to be played. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. Go play Skyrim then, right? And that's it.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your Monday Night RPG podcast, coming to you live and delivered from the bowels of the internet space at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The only time zone is real and or matters. We'll be back again next Monday with new topics that we decide on at 5 p.m. and some Am I the Asshole, some RPG horror stories. Who the fuck knows? We don't know, so you don't get to know either. That's how that works. Also, come check us out on stream around lunchtime Saturday. We will post a stream notice when we lock down an exact time for the Degenerates with Dice Baldur's Gate 3 Memory Chaos Raccoon Goblin run that we are all having so much fucking fun with.
Yes.
Hit us up on our socials, hang out
Join
in
our
the
Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord and hang out, bro. Like, we're in there. The only time we're not going to be actively interacting with you is when we're streaming and playing Baldur's Gate 3, but that's because we're literally paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah, look, we're still in Discord, so we might actually pop.
We're in Discord. I've got Discord on my phone, so like I see shit. I don't know about everybody else, but you know, we are in a private fucking what's that thing called? Private voice channel while we're on stream, just because we need to limit everything.
Did we get the Discord link before we
Yep. I can keep talking, bro. I can stretch out a dialogue.
Yeah,
you know me.
yeah, you go.
But we're out there. We're rolling. Did you just? Never mind. I'm gonna let that one slide. We're out there. We're doing things. We're making rolls. We're having fun. It's memes. We got channels in here for other shit to talk about. If you want to come talk about Magic the Gathering and wrestling, you can hit me and Joe up in the fucking dedicated text channels.
Notice how the only reason my boyfriend chimed in was to say hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, that's it, because Coach is the fucking coolest person in your house. Just saying.
I don't know. Corbin's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll put it
yeah, there was a story, but I'll let Kristen tell you all that.
Oh, I got it.
All right. So it's in all of them.
Boy. Yep.
We do need a felicitations channel.
Yep.
Feel free to join.
Wrong podcast for fellatio.
Okay, I think our felicitations channel should just be memes. Just memes. That's the only thing that goes in there.
So
right,
anyway,
well,
with that, ladies and gentlemen, we love you. Keep the dice rolls crazy. We will see y'all again next week. Come hang out with us on Saturday afternoon because it's fucking fun and the shit gets wild.
and
I promise to put everybody's clothes back on so that we can actually stream the entire time, and I won't forget to do that. So
Avatar Legends coming soon-ish. Avatar Legends.
God, I gotta finish Avatar. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. We'll catch y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.